They say that the human race is doomed, that we have lost touch with our true nature, that the media has corrupted us, and that the planet has no future. I disagree. I believe that humanity is full of hope, and that our salvation lies within each one of us. My name is Brian Rose, and my job is to listen, the oldest method of learning known to man. Each week I seek out individuals that are changing the world, people who are living and thinking in a different way. Their stories will challenge your beliefs, make you question your choices, and perhaps inspire you to change. I never planned on doing any of this, but now I can't stop. Join me on this mission and make humanity something we can all be proud of. This is London Real. I am Brian Rose. My guest today is Katrina Berry, recent graduate of the Business Accelerator. Welcome.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. I'm pleased
My pleasure.
to be here.
My pleasure. Tell us about you. Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm a coach and a business consultant. I live in Germany, but I'm from here. I'm from London, or North London. But I left here when I was 16, so I've been gone a long time. And I've been living in Germany for the last 30 years.
Wow. And tell me more about your business.
Yeah, I do lots of different things. I have a language school. I teach people English in Germany. I lecture at university teaching English. And I also do coaching and consultancy work. So I do lots of different things.
Okay. And what was going on inside your own head when you started thinking about taking, a business accelerator type course?
I was good, actually. I was good. But I was doing lots of different things. And I wasn't focusing on doing what I really am passionate about doing. I know now that. And you just popped up without a plan. I didn't have a plan to do this. It just popped up. And I found out about you through my son. He's a great fan. And watched some videos of yours and saw how you connect to people, especially people like Rupert Sheldrake, who I'm a great, great fan of. And I remember seeing you in a park, I think somewhere you were following him or trying to get him to interview him or something. And it just fascinated me, your energy and the way you connect to people. So I thought, And then the ads came up and I just saw this Business Accelerator and I thought, yeah, for some reason I had a feeling that that was right for me.
Okay. And what did your friends and family think of you doing this?
Well, my son said, awesome. Because he's such a fan. Everybody said, good, yeah, go for it. They're used to me doing things. So nobody was really surprised. Nobody actually thought, I didn't know what it was going to entail when I started, and so they didn't either. So everybody was really positive and supportive.
Okay.
So that was good.
Let's talk about the start. So you pulled the trigger, as they say, and you jump in, and you get hit with the Business Accelerator in all its glory. So you've got now 150 new best friends from around the world. I'm asking you to upload video of yourself, which is always challenging for people. You got me on live calls, and there's things to do, accountability docs. What's that first 2 weeks like?
That's intense. I couldn't believe I was going to get myself in front of a camera. I mean, that's just not my thing, talking. So that was really, really challenging. But then I kept hearing, once you've done it, it'll get better. So, and you said, trust the process, or I think a lot of people said, just trust the process. And I did. I just said, okay, I'm going to trust it and do it. So I just went with it. And I've been in business a long time. I'm used to goals. I'm used to accountability. I'm used to going green when I have to go green. So that wasn't the challenging bit for me, which maybe would have been for some people.
Okay. And what was a big win for you on the course? When you look back, you're like, I'm really glad I did that, or I'm proud of doing that.
I think it's going to come. I mean, I'm proud of doing all the tech. I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot of tech, tick the boxes, do the technology, get things done. I didn't realize that it was going to be connecting me with my passion. I didn't realize that was going to happen. I thought it was just going to be all, you know, here's the blueprint, do the thing. I didn't realize that something was going to come up that would connect me to, and that came from this micro niche, find your 1,000 true followers. I didn't know that was going to happen. So that was the biggest thing for me.
Can you speak about that a bit more?
Yeah. Well, because I was forced to do it, and I'd always been doing all these different things, and I was forced to get to the point. And it came out that I want to empower women, that I want to work with women. And I'd never thought that before. I'd always thought, okay, I can coach anybody, but then it came out, women, they're my target group. And then experiences in my life came up through doing all these exercises that I realized that, you know, maybe I could have done with some empowerment along the way. You know, I mean, it was a bit different when I was younger, and I have 2 daughters. I have 2 daughter-in-laws and 2 granddaughters, and I want things to be different for them, and I want to be part of making that change. And since I've started going into this niche, all things are, information's popping up, and I'm hearing stories from other women, and I think it's something that's just really right for me, and I hadn't realized it before.
That's kind of a big breakthrough, Katrina.
It is, Brian, and I can feel it. I can really feel it. And the way you say changing the world and doing things, you know, I really feel it, and I feel that it's something that I really want to do, and I want to, even if it's just a little difference, I want to make that difference, because I mean, my youngest daughter's only 8, and I teach her that she can do anything she want to do. She can be what she wants to be, and I want to do my bit to enable her to do that, and I want to support other women to do what they want to do. And I mean, it's a huge field. You can talk about equal pay, you can talk about this, that, the other, but I think we women, we have to support each other, and I think there's not so much of that going on. And so it was amazing to find that in this course.
I can see by the smile on your face. And again, just a little bit is a great way to start, you know, and every little bit counts, you know. Mm-hmm. Change one life, change your family's life, change 5 random women you've never met before. I mean, it can have a huge knock-on effect on you too.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your classmates. What were they like? What's this experience like? You're here in London now, meeting a lot of them for the first time. How do you explain that to people in the outside world? It's
special. I mean, it's unbelievable that you can get such a relationship with someone online. I mean, even with you on a Sunday night, you looking at us, I mean, it's already, you can feel the energy, and you could feel that with your classmates. You can feel the energy connecting to people, even if it's just virtual. No, if somebody had told me about that before, I wouldn't really have believed it could make that much of a difference. And in our class, I mean, in our group, there are connections. I mean, they're going to carry on. You know, everybody's so supportive of each other. And how can we help? How can we support? JVs, it's incredible. I think everybody's been through the process. We've all been vulnerable. We've all come through it. We've all come to the end together, and looking forward to the year ahead. And there's plans for how's it going to go on, and then meeting people here, walking down the street and just seeing somebody you just know virtually, and then all of a sudden they're in front of you. It's special. Yeah.
And what are your plans for the next 12 months? What do you want to do with this?
I'm looking forward to having the time to really just carry on and develop it, and research and find out where, what can I do, and carry on just building my coaching and consultancy business, and And I'd like to also bring women together, because I think virtual is always good, and webinars and coaching and everything, but people also love to come together. And you can see that also here at the graduation. They love to meet together. So I think that's always another step. So I'd love to have some kind of event with women and bringing people together, that kind of thing. That would be a big goal of mine for the autumn. Because I'm used to also organising events of different kinds, so that would be something that is a goal.
And what about you? How have you changed? If we walked out on the street and bumped into Katrina, who didn't take this course, what's she like?
Well, I've caught up with social media. I can get my phone out now, and I mean, it's not too good. I'll probably have to take your broadcast yourself course or something, or not. Speak to Inspire. But I'm more comfortable. I can do it now. I couldn't have done that a year ago or a few months ago. And I enjoy doing it. And I think you don't have to be perfect. You can just get out there and do it, tell your message and connect with people. So it's given me more confidence to do that, definitely.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it.
It's addictive a little bit.
Is it?
And it's an amazing way to communicate. I mean, like, you right now have just showed everyone watching that you are super passionate about this thing. It's like lit this spark in you. And when you pull that phone out and capture that piece of video, it's like you just transfer that energy and magnify it to all these women or men or whoever, across the world. So, by you getting uncomfortable, you're actually helping all these other people. And looks like you're embracing that. What would you say to someone who's watching us is unsure? Because a lot of people have doubts whether to join something like this. They don't know if it's going to be too big. I thought you probably worried about being not enough time to do it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I always remember you saying, and my husband keeps reminding me, Brian said you could do this in your lunch hour. And that's the one point. Well, I'm speechless, Brian, because it's just, there's been so much in this course. You give so much value, and you do say even yourself it's too cheap, but it is actually. And when you add it all up, what you do in this, what you pack into these 8 weeks, it's incredible. So, I mean, not even the technical side. I mean, I can do the website, I can do this, I can do that. And now I think, wow, I've managed to do that, to accomplish all that in such a short period of time. So it's just an incredible journey. So anybody who wants to have their own business just has to do it. Just has to do it. They really do, and I'm not being paid for this.
No, you're not. Well, thank you for those kind words. I really appreciate it. We love teaching, and I remember seeing your face on many of those live calls, and I'm telling you, you're a tough customer, Katrina. You're always looking, I'm like, man, I got to step up my game a little bit.
Yeah, why did you call me Katrina No Love Barry? Because I always give you love.
No love.
Are you serious?
Because you're always looking at me like, I don't know about that Brian. You're like, I don't know if he's convincing me with what he's saying. So it was good, though, because I was like, all right, I got to go bigger. I got to really make a better example for Katrina. I got to get her on board. So yeah, I didn't mean to call you No Love, but it's a compliment. But yeah, I mean, you were there, and I was just like, okay, well, how can I communicate this better and deliver this better to you? So I take away your nickname. You're now Katrina Love Barry. And look, thank you for going all in. A lot of people would see the material and say, okay, I'm just going to do it my way. But I appreciate you trusting the process and going in. And I love seeing this new passion of yours. And, I always say to people, whenever it gets hard or you're not sure of the direction, just think about the people you're going to help and make it not about you. And if you can think about your daughters and your granddaughters and all these other women out there, it just gives you so much energy. And so, yeah, really looking forward to what you do for the next 12 months and your classmates. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
And really looking forward to just you meeting everybody here in the graduation this weekend. So thanks for being a part of this. And let's do some big things.
Yes, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
London Real doesn't stop when the conversation ends. You see, that's when we get started. Because everything begins with a thought, and then comes the action. The London Real Academy is our global transformation platform. Here we bring together thousands of students from over 75 countries. Whether you want to build a profitable business from your passion, or learn to speak to inspire, or broadcast yourself with your very own podcast, or accelerate your life to become a high-performance person, We have the online accountability course and personal mentoring program that will make your dream a reality. Join us, and we'll take your life to the next level together. Our next Accelerator course is starting soon.